Yeah, just too aero-tight, certainly. Didn't have enough really fall off in the tire to make it to where handling was a big issue. It was all really about aerodynamics, and so I tried the best I could to make runs at them. I'd back off, cool everything down, try to make another run, and as soon as I'd get within one or two car lengths, just it would heat the tires up, and then I couldn't make a move on them. So truthfully, I thought he'd run out of gas, but we're the next best kind of on our strategy, which I thought was the right strategy. We just got a little unlucky with with them pitting, and then the caution came out that allowed them to flip the field and get up front. And yeah, he was lifting early in the one, so I just always tried to stay close enough off of turn 3 to not allow him to lift early. If he lifted early, I'd be right there. So I just balance-wise couldn't get my car to quite handle good enough, in that dirty air to stay close enough to keep him honest.
Was there an opportunity earlier in that run where you think you could have gotten by him when he was maybe saving a little bit more, or what's the balance just not right?
Not really. There was no moment where it was like, side by side with him. I thought the restart certainly was not good. He didn't get a push, but then the person behind me didn't push, and so that was a real defining moment to not have a chance to get around him, because once you get off turn 2 clear, it's you have to really mess up to lose the lead.
Yeah, hard fought day, that's for sure, from starting in the rear and then making our way up, and then I sped like an idiot, and
pretty confident in where our race team's heading and what we've been able to accomplish. It's one little step. The thing that hurts is it feels like Michigan in here was just a little bit of track position, and we could have won. There's been a while where we've been talking about, man, we just need to take this tiny step to really be better, to be able to be in contention, and I think we've ultimately had the speed. We just need to put it all together right now, and we will be in contention to win.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was nice, like I said, to miss as bad as we missed yesterday and be able to get back to the top 5 was pretty solid.
It means a lot to me. I feel really good about where we ended the race. We made a lot of progress today. This weekend, last year's Pocono was absolutely horrible. It was absolutely miserable. So to come around a year later, it's definitely nice to come home 6th and have speed all weekend. Best qualifying effort for me in the Cup Series. And I mean, I'm confident in my equipment when I go out to run laps. Let's put it that way. But for me, I'm not trying to be overly confident in myself and just go out and do what I know how to do. Keep it simple.
It was not easy, running and saving fuel while still trying to, hold off Denny and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely rewarding for sure whenever you can beat a guy like Denny, and especially in the same equipment at, arguably his best track. Yeah, and I think some of that is probably why I've not savored the moment as much, is because I truthfully did not think I was going to win. Like, I'm still kind of in shock, truthfully. Like, it's not hit me just because I've fully expected to run out of fuel. Like, I didn't know our fuel situation. I knew that we were probably going to be short, but I knew inside the car I couldn't save any more fuel, but I still figured, when the 2 to go came, like I've watched races here long enough to see where the leader just runs out of fuel, right? And I'm like, I'm going to be the next guy that runs out. So to get that monkey off your back, and just, I can't thank, Coach and Johnny Morris and Toyota enough. I mean, there was a lot of people that they could have put in this car, right? It was the most sought-after seat in the offseason, and for me to be able to be the one blessed enough and lucky enough to get it is great. But you with that, you have to prove yourself in it, and for me to be able to come here now and win, it doesn't mean I'm guaranteed in it for a while, but it certainly is nice to know that I can do it at this level in this equipment, and hopefully, I can be here my entire career, because the sky certainly feels like it's the limit here.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.